Hello everyone, I'm back again with a little update on this Tilda Doll that I'm doing. I did have a bit of a change of heart actually, not about doing the Tilda Doll dress, not at all. I'm still going to do that, but I was a little bit concerned about how large that skirt is and having to fill it with the projects. So I did a little trial and I did another Tilda Doll cutout, but this time I reduced it to 80%, which means, so this is it. This is just a sample. I'm not going to be using this one, but this is it. And she is quite a bit smaller and obviously slimmer. And this one measures, the full-size one measured 27 inches, and this measures just slightly over 20 inches. So there's a good 7 inches difference. And as I say, this is just a sample, but I need something so that I can put the measurements of the dress that I want to do. So I did need something, so I'll just use this as a sample, and then I will make another Tilda Doll. And the reason that I'm going to make another one is because part of the dress is sewn into the doll, and I'm thinking about it. I might want to embroider on here, and the same with the sleeves. So I've just had a rethink about that, and so that's why I want to do another Tilda actual doll at the end, so that I can put these pieces on that are embroidered or whatever we're going to do. And that's why I've just done this as a sample. So it's not perfect, but, you know, it'll do for what I want. So that was the reason for that. And I think the first prompt will be in, might be a fortnight. As I said before, it's the first Wednesday of the month. So I think that's on about the 3rd or 4th of July. Not absolutely sure about that, but it is the first Wednesday. So, so that's it for the Tilda. I just thought I'd let you know where I'm up to. And the other thing was, because it's such a short video, I thought I'd show you some of the projects that I'd been making over the past few months. So I've been making quite a few storage baskets. I think I told you that. And I did make a set of 3, and I've got all my bits that I want to sew on the dress actually in here. So that was the first one, and then this one is another one. It's just a little nest of 3, and that one. So I can put all my bits in there. So that's that one that I did. And then I did, I did this one as well. And this has got all bits in that I might want to use on the dress. And that was just done with stripes. I've just been using up fabric actually. But it has made some nice little baskets. So that's that. And the last basket that I made was this one. And I put some fat quarters in there. And this was this one, and it's got a flying geese pattern all the way around. And this stripe fabric, I'm not going to take them out, but it's got the spot inside and the stripe fabric round the top, and it's quilted on the bottom. So that was the baskets that I'd made. But then I was looking on Facebook, and someone had made a rice bag, and so I thought I'd have a go at that. And actually I prefer these to the bags, the project bags that I made. These are so handy. I've nothing in this one, but I used some Kaffe facet fabrics, and as you can see I've done all embroidery round, well, it's not embroidery, it's borrow stitching. That's it on the bottom, and then I lined it with this green fabric. And this one I made was a 6.5-inch base, square base, and the top and sides were 8.5 inches, so it was a little bit taller. So that's that one, and I love these because you can draw them up and just hang them on a knob somewhere, and you've got your projects inside. And the other one that I did was this one. I did some sashiko, got some sashiko fabric and did this one, and actually all my fabrics are in there. So that was the fabric that I used to line it, and that was the name of the fabric. I just put that on there, and it's Sevenbury fabric made in Japan. And then I stenciled some of the sashiko templates onto here and embroidered round. Did some embroidery on here with some French knots and just straight stitch, just pick the lines of the pattern on the fabric. There's no stitching on there. There's a bit of burr stitching on here, and here we've got another template that I did, and it holds absolutely loads, because this one was 8.5 inches all the way around, and I like to put 2 tabs. A lot of people just seem to do 1 tab, but I like to do 2 tabs because it draws up quite nicely. Where's my other? Lost it. There we go. That draws up quite nicely. And as I say, you can just hang them up somewhere and they're out of the way. So I was really pleased with that, and I've got quite a bit of fabric left, so I'll possibly make some more of these. And then the last thing that I've got to show you is something a bit different. I did a little needle book, and this was from an Etsy pattern, and what took my eye was this thatch roof, and it really, I'd got to do it. So I bought the pattern. I wouldn't say it's the best pattern in the world. I mean, like I say, I don't want to use it as a needle book, and I think you'd have problems with it if you did, because that's what it's like inside, just for putting your needles. And then there's a pocket for scissors, anything that you want to put in there, a little appliqued cat, and then on the back it's just got these 2 little plant pots. It would have been nicer with a thatched roof on the back, I think. But my main concern with it is she's put magnets in, but she's put washers in. The magnets that she's used are very, very small. I would say they're about, I don't know, maybe 1/2 inch. But the washers, I think you can just see the outline of them there, are quite big. Now I can see what she's done. This sort of magnetizes when you put these down, but they're not very strong. So whilst it will stay closed like that, if you were to put things in, it would, can you see, it would start to pop. So I wish really that I'd realised and put my own magnets in and done it the proper way rather than using washers. I think it would have been much better. But really, other than that, it's okay. The roof is very simple to do, although it did take me quite a while to get my head around it. But I think it's very effective. But as I say, I just did it to put in my cabinet, so I don't want to use it as a needle book, so it doesn't really make any difference. And I suppose, you know, if that's what you wanted to use it for, just for display, it would be fine. So that's it. That's the last thing that I made. So I'll wait now until we get the first prompt, see what that's going to be, and then I'll see you in probably about a couple of weeks' time. So thanks for watching, everyone. Take care. Happy sewing. Bye-bye.